Let's start recording. Alright, okay. Welcome back. Ой, блин, что я сделал? Что я сделал? What is this? I have no clue what that thing is. Anyways, welcome back. Um, Ёп. Um, um, 91 layers. Oh boy. Welcome back. Yeah. I'm very like you're very likely gonna hear scratches at the door. I don't know why. My dogs want me to feed them now because it is way too early for their lunch. Um, so yeah, like they should not be hungry right now. But, yeah, but you might hear a couple scratches at the door. I can't do anything about it because I can't feed them yet because then like their entire food schedule is going to be off. So yeah, I'm gonna have to be cruel and cold-hearted the entire recording. Um, yeah, so anyways, welcome back. So um, another standard face today. What I need to do is I need to make like awkward expression, like um okay, let me think about how I'm gonna go about this, right? So what I actually want is I don't actually want this. I want like a slight like angle to this, right? And the reason for it is because I feel like all these faces are a little bit too flat. Like having four flat faces in a row is not going to be a good idea. I do want probably facing more this way because like this person is here and it just gives off the vibe. Like in the context of the actual like, space that they're in, it doesn't really matter what direction this person looks at. But in um, it's purely for the panels, it makes a lot more sense to look this way. Um, no, I want to go center lines. This way out. So I've noticed that overall, in general, a lot of these comics tend to be like the actual lines and all of them tend to be way thinner than when I'm making them. Um, Although not that thin to be fair, like a bit thicker than that. Yeah, something along this, something like around this size maybe. Oh wait, hold on. Yeah, yeah. So yeah, just like the lines tend to be like this ish thick, rather than like this much. Um, or like even this much really. I think this is a little bit too thick. Um, like it's not fatal. It's not like the worst thing, but I should probably figure that out. Um, I think this like double take that I do is really what's messing me up when it comes to these lines. Uh, yeah. And I think is that too far? I think I'm gonna be a little bit too far. Like here. Yeah, that's better. Yeah. Um, yeah. I really feel like I should talk about something. I don't know what. Um, I don't even know if actually I should, because like on one hand, I imagine this format of video is probably just gonna be like played in the background as someone who's like actually doing something. So it's not like this is gonna be like something where I can like say any like incredibly important information or whatever. Because you need your full attention for something like that. But I mean, I don't even know. I'm gonna do that. Yeah, something like that. Now I just need to think about the expression. So, um, exactly what I was looking for, but okay, yeah. So basically, what I'm thinking is something along like yeah, so like something along like two, wait, hold on, two, wait, two, two, right, two, two, here, two, two, two. Yeah, something like that, I think. Should be pretty decent. So, um, that's horrible. That's absolutely atrocious. Nothing redeeming about that. Absolute just horrible word. Oh, so you know, come. Let me think as to why that is. Because it's really. Oh, this is like practice, like crap. Oh my goodness. Okay. So if I just go like that, right? I complete here. Whatever. What does this look like? Minus something. Okay, what I kind of do is I need to kind of move this chin a little bit this way. Uh, better, genuinely. I think there's something along like, eh, there's something, and then like, that's not giving it the vibe that I want. It's still not giving me the vibe that I want. I can draw three pull-ups. What is this? I think how can I fix this? What is the best way to go about this? Well, okay. Problem one that I'm seeing, right? Here's the center line, very off center, right? Um, it's all in one layer. Ah. Okay. Fine. Just to like just move this over. Maybe do the same with this. Like that. Hmm. Take this out, right? Maybe I make the nose a little bit better, so like that. Maybe a little bit more like this. And then if I like maybe here, here, and everything like that. Yeah, in theory, the way that this eye is supposed to be is supposed to be kind of like that. Biologically, this isn't actually how, like, when you, sometimes when you smile, right, obviously, your, your eyes get kind of covered by the muscles down here, right? But technically speaking, it only really goes up to halfway. So, like, if this was like your skull, right? Here's your eye in it. Um, like, technically speaking, that whole thing only goes up to here, right? And then the rest is actually done by your upper eyelid, right? Um, but I don't know if that's cartoony enough. That's a little bit too realistic in terms of because like I mean, for example, like I can kind of like go like that maybe, right? And then can sort of make it look like here, like that, sort of. But in that case, actually, this would be a little bit higher. See, this gives off like a little bit angrier of an expression than I want it to be because like technically speaking, there's supposed to be like a another eyelid here. Oh, sorry, eyebrow. Um, something like that. I don't like how. Okay, I think if I take out this bit, maybe can have it more extend like that. And then if I take out this and I make it more, I go more like that. Seems like scheming almost. um, yeah, I think it's better. Yeah, something along these lines. I really rely a little bit more on like hatching and stuff here. But if I was to like maybe okay, so doesn't really fit. I guess something along these lines is fine as an expression. Sort of, kinda. My only issue with this, right, is that well, one of these islands are a little bit incorrect. They should be a little bit different. More like that. Big. Take this out and just in general, probably make it a little bit small, not as obvious. Um, Something like that. Uh, this eyebrow ridge needs to be lower, so it needs to be actually down here. Still doing this all in one layer. I don't really like this at all. Uh, I'm gonna switch to a different one. That's too much. Yes, I'm sure it'll look better with more details. I need to trust myself. Way over. Like that does actually give off a better vibe. I like that a lot more. But I think I still split the difference a little bit more. So let's do more like here. So if I was to take this off, yeah, I think that's fine. So I'm just gonna check this off. Yeah, okay, that's fine. All right. So yeah, something like that, and then. Oh, I know what the problem was. Yeah, so basically, right, the issue with this plan, right, is that essentially think of what I was actually like planning to do here is if I was basically having like a person kind of in three-fourths, right? Uh, but like more kind of like this, right? Where they like okay, but like you get it like where they had more they kind of like it was more from the top. And the reason for that, the reason why I can tell is because like this angles up and it shouldn't. It should just be here and like that. I think that's what the issue was. I said I exaggerated like the upward angle of this. Like it's very slightly upward, but there's like an upward angle to this that I didn't actually want, and so that's why I had to change a lot of things from the plan. That's why it's like that. Okay, my bad. Okay. All right. Now, what I need to do is I need to make hair and shoulders. Oh wait, no, eyebrows first, eyebrows first. Um, So I think this eyebrow is a little bit too thick, so I'm going to change that. That looks very cropped. I don't like that look. Here, here, like that. You know what? Now that I think about it, it does look weird that this person's hair is like kind of blonde-ish, and then the eyebrows are black. Because that's not actually how that works. Like ever. Is that even possible? 'Cause yeah, because that makes his hair look dyed. I don't know if I like that as an outcome. So in that case, right, with the usual way to deal with that is you just kind of follow out all this. If I was to just do that, how do these look? Not great, but I do get the idea, and I like that. So what I'm gonna do, much this is gonna have way more like straightforward eyebrows, not quite the same way. Yeah, and then I need to change this as well. So let me just make a note. Oh, it's okay. Okay, all right. Yeah, that's good. Okay, so I don't know if I like this bit. So like, I feel like this needs to be a little bit more separate. Right? No, hold on. It needs to be done a very different way. Just in general, this entire bit is not actually the way that I want it to be. The way I want it to be is I want it to be like this. Kind of like that. This is a little bit too thin. So yeah, give or take something more closer to that. I feel like it's a better approximation of what I want. No, because see how that looks like it's crossing over. That's not supposed to happen. And the sweat beads. Yes. All right, now hair time. Okay. I can just reference this hair. Doop 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 doop. So 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3. All right, that's doable. Here, here, here. That's too small. No, you can't come in here, dogs. Um, I think this can actually be even bigger. The fish. Um, sorry, this is on top, so like that. Nope, now it's too big. Uh, yeah, you know what? Let's just start with the hairline. Then from this hairline, that is where we do these things. Here, here. Now we go here. Just really quickly. Once more. All right. My apologies. Let's see. It's going here. Okay, now I'm going to actually be creative about this hair because I don't think I have this specific angle anywhere in my notes. So, yeah, time to just think about this. Okay, fuck. Uh, here, should have this. That. Now, that's nice. That bit. Give or take. Yeah, now I'm going to take this layer off, right? And let me just kind of like add something in here. Something like that, I guess. Give or take. Oh, that was terrifying. I was really concerned if I would put on this layer. Um, okay. I have way too much stuff on my layer here. Like, they're there for reference purposes. Strand. But I'm gonna live with it. That's fine. It's not the worst thing. Um, shoulders. And yeah, ear, shoulders, and then shading if I decide to do it. Um, oh yeah, and also I almost forgot to do this. My bad. Um, and That looks convincing. It's fine. Everything's fine. Nothing is wrong. Nothing is a problem. Everything's all good. There's no issues. But the fact there is, because it actually has to come from here. Yeah, you know what? I'm just gonna undo all of this. Because it actually has to come. Give or take. And then if you can do it. Or change. That feels like too much. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. All right, now shoulders. Let me think. Do 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 do. Couple of things before I do the shoulders, actually. Do 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 do. Gonna do that, and then I also want to fix the face a little bit, or like the head, the jaw, or whatever it's called. Um, this, the skull, I guess. Basically, all of these lines around the head, I want to fix them. Um, Make them ever so slightly more appealing. Like tiny white spots like that are fine. They're not all. Messy, messy. Um, they're not always ideal, but in this case, they're fine. They're not world ending in any way. Just, oh my goodness. Okay, good. All right. Yes. It's a little shaky. I don't know if I like that. Um, yeah, this stuff needs to be thinner. And This bit. Um, okay, yep, that's fine. And now I just need to go and create folders. So that's actually a bad angle. So actually, in general, I should actually come out. Oh, I'm not making this easier myself, am I? Uh, that gives it like a forward lean, which I don't think I want. It's weird. Uh, uh, but I think this is too tall now. So actually, it's feel kind of bad almost. Yeah, okay, and now what I need to do, I need to define what I actually want with all this, right? So basically, right, uh, put the rib cage here, image of here, right, collarbones like that. Yeah, but I did all this in the last video that I did, right, with this person here, but I was muted the entire time so I couldn't explain anything. Um, So yeah, basically what I'm doing right now is I'm just drawing in the muscles. Oh, so sorry, first the bones and then the muscles. Um, oh, that's interesting because that's not supposed to be like that. Hmm. Guess this might need to be. This needs to be a little bit lower. Okay. So yeah, I was. So yeah, I was just drawing those in, and I couldn't explain anything of what I was drawing. So here we have the collarbones, right? This can go away. Um, Yeah, and collarbones kind of like they're kind of almost flat in general, right? And they like kind of like so here's your rib cage, but basically they lay kind of flat here, and then there's this bone here that kind of goes here and like layers on top here. It's not on top of the collarbone, it's next to it, right? And this is where one bit of your deltoid comes in, right? This is where the other bit of your other bit of your deltoid connects to this bit of the collarbone. Like the end bit of the collarbone, and then there's a third bit that connects to this bone here. Um, and basically, if you want to draw like human-looking 3D people, this is generally something that you probably would want to know about. Just kind of as a like I don't know if you know like people don't usually draw out this quite that much. I just do it because well, one, I like it. I think it looks nice whenever I do this. Um, and two, I'm just used to doing it like this because basically I once saw some artists do it and I was like, okay, well if that's what it takes. Um, and I never actually got the results that the artist got because well, okay, so in fairness, the person that I saw had like a ton, like a lot more experience than I did, so there's that aspect. I don't know if that's correct. Oh, you know what's even the worst problem? Because here, right? You remember I talked about Yum. Ew. That's horrible. Um, remember I talked about the like back of the neck muscle here, right? This muscle, kind of the triangle, right? So that connects to this end here. And goes up like that. But this is way too, what's it called? Way too narrow. So I think I might need to, I don't know if that'll work in the way that I want it to. So let me just take this out. See if I, like, what effect does this give me? Because here, that's right, my bad. Maybe I do the other layer. It's fine, doesn't actually matter. Um, what does it look like? That just purely expands. Because technically speaking, it's not correct to just purely expand it like that. I shouldn't be like thinking about perspective and all that, but I am really lazy. So I don't want to. Is that where that's supposed to? Oh, yeah, no, I like this more. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna take this out because I need to bring it forward a little bit and take that out. So yeah, I do like this a whole lot more. I think I can, you know, like make no mistake, it's give or take realistic, but it's a lot thicker than what I usually do. I don't know if that's a good. I don't know if that's a good idea. Uh, the other issue is that I need to make this a lot here, and I might make it like that, maybe. That. Something's wrong on this side. I can feel it. Oh wait, okay, sorry. Hmm, yeah. Uh, mm, no, see, I don't even like that as much. So that's definitely not correct. This isn't right. Something's wrong here, but I can't tell what exactly. So I can expand it even further. Would that help me? So if I was to take this, right? If I was to take this and I was to once again expand it all. So here, yet once again, technically speaking, this expansion isn't entirely correct, but it does help me in a certain way. Um, so now, do is I take this out entirely, right? Now I can see a path to make videos. That's fine. I feel like I might need to add a little bit more hair here, maybe. That's fine. I think I might. Yeah, something about the hair is kind of messing me up, I think. Um, yeah. Other than that, I think it's fine. Well, kinda. Okay, that's our new muscle there, I guess. See, I'm not even actually gonna draw the. I'm not even gonna draw the arm bone. We'll do this. The issue is actually this constraint here. This actually kind of goes more like that, and then like that. And then there's a little bit here, and then like that. I think it fall a little bit over more like that. This looks good so far. I think so. Something like that, I guess. We have this bit, and that looks fine. Passable. Uh, yes. Okay. Yeah, what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna add in the shirt. So, yeah, right now, change all around. I need to learn to draw clothing better because I'm genuinely not that good at it. This. And then all these things would be way more dynamic and fun looking. Stuff. So, yeah. Oh, okay, I see the issue. Point of observation is what that was called. Uh, that's this. That's neutral here, and so yeah, that's where the shirt should be. And then Mm, that looks weird. Okay, so this this bit. How about wrong thing? Mm, in my defense, they look similar. That does not look good at all. That's fine. Um, okay. Now then, it's time to make this fun looking. Because right now it looks very boring. It's like a bunch of squiggles, essentially. Let me think. Let me think. All right, how should I go about doing this? So number one, I can do is I can find patch over here. I don't like that. I don't like that much. I thought I would. Nah, make this mouth look better. Now that I think of it. Um, still looking at this. Just put it there. Here. Just like that. Yeah. Take oh, yeah, well, this definitely looks a whole lot better. Um, let's see, there's add this bit, and then I need to add in a bunch of folds. I didn't like that as much. I thought I did. Uh, mm, okay. So yeah, I think that's a marginally better thing. Anyways, yeah. I want to see if I can do fold like this because like this is a method that is way more advanced than I am. So I genuinely don't know. Oh, okay, yeah. Look, so I actually did this straight on for example. So um, that's funny. Okay. Uh, yeah, I think that the style of fold is good. Yeah, I'm gonna use. I don't think I can do it. I need to study the clothes a little bit more and then. practice that before I can actually put it on. I like this, so I'm just genuinely not confident enough to do that right now. Yeah. I think I'll just leave it like this, and then like maybe try and shade like this more. Just to give off more of that unconfident look, you know. Um, uh, I even just in general enjoy this type of style of shading a whole lot more. Mm, you know what? I might not even actually make this map together. Like, I might just like try and add like some of this. Um, I think maybe what I can do something that I can do. I do want to move these, but these here, I don't think they actually add anything that actually make things worse. Maybe a little bit here, maybe nice. items. So yeah, I think that looks better. Yeah, in general, I don't think this is my best work. I think I could have done better, but I think I can do better, but I think probably gonna just end it here. Okay. Yeah, I don't love this, but it's just a panel on. It looks even worse. I hate this so much. I don't know why I don't like it. Probably because this head is super incorrect. In a lot of ways, there's a lot of issues with it. Um, but you know what? All of it just makes it look more awkward and weird and stuff, and that's what I'm supposed to give off with it then anyways, so I'm just gonna leave it alone. I don't like it. And then, yeah, I'm just gonna let it live. Uh, okay. All right. Well, thank you for watching. Bye.